Oh my god, look who's joining us for this week's episode. It's Mr. Earthtones himself, Greencaster!
I was about to say it's Mr. Earthtones himself. We are best friends, DP. I love it.
Make me talk?
Just put you on blast for the funniest
you
thing
uncultured swine!
How dare you imply that is my comedic peak? I'm fucking funny, you Claude.
We wouldn't know. You haven't been on the show in forever.
Emily, how's it going?
Standards, my boy. Yeah. How could
you know, I really like Vice.
Yeah, I really like Vice too. I think that we should all join his fan club. You know, the one that he talked about in the episode.
But I already have a fan club.
Wait, you already have a Vice fan club, but he just fan club existed.
I got a Vice figure art. Like, I'm the #1 Vice fan.
My only piece of Kamen Rider Revice merchandise is a Vice rubber strap keychain.
Hey, you have a single piece of Vice merchandise too? You know what, Emily? We should join our clubs together, and then we'll be the ultimate Vice fan club.
Vice.
Now that's what I call #NiceVice.
Cue the roll call.
We are live! Connect.
Loading.
Broadcast. Tempered Zeal!
Bluecaster?
Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Ultracaster. Gar.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Respecting the source material, Greencaster, Senshi.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger. We are at episode 399.
No,
episode
Bidoof. Bidoof? Fuck yeah!
Episode Bidoof?
I love No, dude. Bidoof is the fucking goat.
Yeah. I didn't know that was something you were doing. That's actually really cute.
Yeah.
We've been doing it since like Johto.
And Gar's in front of a McDonald's.
Yep.
Yeah, he's currently speaking of Pokemon, he's getting McNuggies right now.
He's currently in the wild he's foraging for McNuggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing the Pokemon of the week since episode 151. That's fucking insane.
So basically ever since 2nd gen.
So did I start it? Really? I don't think I did. I'll have to listen back to that.
So you guys just omitted the Pokemon.
Wait, they changed it. We've been doing it since 1951? Oh, that was a separate message. I thought it was edited.
Oh,
fuck hell.
Those were the 50s, right? Those were the 50s Castrangers.
Yeah.
You make jokes about episode Mewtwo. Oh, okay. See, Blaze, this is why you're #1 fan.
So yeah.
Hello, everyone.
If any of you were tuning in for the first time, we are
we're a group of Earthtones that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third thing.
I was about to say we're a 4 or 5 pack of nuggets who get together every week.
No, Paul, that's the last big joke we had last time you were on, so that's what we're going with.
So you're just gonna
you're the Earthtones guy.
That's the joke from the last fucking movie.
Okay, fine.
About the long-running joke that was made by someone. Caster!
Earthtones, Ichi? Yes. All Paul likes is fucking Earthtones.
You know what? I'm going to go off and get my super form, which is going to be Earthcaster, and gain ultimate power and fucking dunk on all
y'all. Go all Captain Planet and gain the powers of the Earth.
I'm just nature.
Can you actually be Earthcaster? I would love that.
I love Jerry in our chat. You guess you can say you've been typecasted?
Oh, fuck.
You should be ashamed.
No, Jerry's a great man. I love him.
And apparently the second most active in the Discord.
I will become Earthcaster when I attain my super form.
Well, you let me know when you want the redesign. That will unfortunately require you to be on the show more than once every 2 years.
No. Well.
Anyways, yes, we're a varying amount of nuggets who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
I already said it. Ha! How does it feel?
I didn't finish. We didn't finish it though. We
That's
interrupted
true.
each other because we were disagreeing about what to call ourselves.
Oh.
Now who's not paying attention again?
Yeah.
I have nuggets.
This is why.
Yay!
This
Did
is
you buy
why.
a 6-piece, a 10-piece, or a 20-piece?
10-piece. Last time I bought a 20-piece, I felt fucking disgusted with myself.
Dude, I eat 20 pieces like all the time.
I eat
Dude,
20
my
pieces.
eating
How can
habits
you
have
call me
changed
out
since
like
I
that?
moved.
I eat 20 pieces for breakfast. I don't actually.
The third thing is also Kamen Rider.
I have.
I've lost fucking 60 pounds since the move.
I was about to say, like, now who's not paying attention? This is why I'm the show-running savant. And that's a little preview for something special that will be debuting on next week's episode.
You could say I'm
Show
online.
Savant.
Wink.
Shh.
Anyways, I'm Gar.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
get a
I'm
drink,
running
so
the
I'm gonna
show.
mute myself again.
All right, cool. Anyways,
Cool, anyway.
yeah, so we got news.
Yeah. But before we get to the news, this week we are discussing Revice episode 47, Donbrothers episode 23, and episodes 1 and 2 of Fuuto Tante, or Fuuto PI,
Fuck yeah.
the double anime.
Yeah, which I've not watched because apparently I should watch Double first.
Although I maintain it's definitely possible to watch Fuuto PI without having watched double.
If-
But
if
I would say
anything,
you appreciate it
Emily,
more.
I'm living
If
proof
anything,
of that.
Emily, yeah, you should have watched it, so then you'd go, oh wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna go watch Double now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get into the news stories, which means it's time for.
News mode.
News mode.
News
Yeah.
mode.
So, unsurprisingly, we have even more details about the next Kamen Rider series, Geats, as the trailer came out, and we have a bunch
This
of
is-
information.
This is Geats Deets 4.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious about this.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Oh, it's Fortnite Rider, Paul. I'm excited as fuck.
Oh, don't
Stop.
say it like that.
That's what I
It is.
Don't make me
This,
hate it.
this show
I
is
was
literally
making
inspired by Fortnite.
I
No, the
was
creators
making-
of this show
Okay.
were like, we got inspired by Fortnite.
I will say, it does say on their website that because of the popularity of survival game, battle royale games like Fortnite and Apex Legends,
Okay. I still...
as much as I don't like it, I have to give credit where credit's due.
I'm still going to curl up into my, like, cynical little ball where I believe that it's based on something like, the most dangerous game or some shit. And I don't have to think that something that looks this good is inspired by fucking Fortnite. But alright.
I
Alright.
love it.
So we have
News
some.
update.
Uh-huh.
The McNuggets are hot.
Yo,
Holy
you got freshly made nugs? Good
Nice.
job, man.
Yeah.
That's the
That's-
best.
That's a fucking unicorn.
God
man.
damn it! Now I want to go get some.
I legit remember
Yeah.
when I was still working at McDonald's there I was at another McDonald's and the guy was like impatiently he wanted like fresh nuggets but he didn't want to wait long and I told him I'm like, oh, it takes exactly 3.5 minutes to cook a fresh thing of nuggets and he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I work there. And he's like, thank you.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we got some info regarding Geats. We have the cast announcements. They had like a live stream where they put out a bunch of details, showed the trailer. We got to meet the main cast. So let's go through this. So first off, we have Kan Hideyoshi as Ace Ukyo, aka Kamen Rider Geats.
I am so happy that we have a writer protagonist whose name is Ace.
His name is
I love
fucking
that.
Ace.
I like the
I
fact
love
that he has
it.
pants.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Like, I'm all about... Like, I like the unitard stuff, but, like, when they start throwing, like, pants in there for, like, just a better... Like, a better look to the character, I really like it. It's almost got, like, a military sort of feel.
Speaking of pants, I showed you a bunch of stuff from Revice to get you somewhat caught up, and you really liked Kamen Rider Veil.
I did. I think Kamen Rider Veil might actually be my favorite villain rider, like, in terms of aesthetic.
That's cool.
I think he's so cool. I
Feels neat.
I literally fangirled all the way through the entire fucking video. I was just like, oh my god, he's so cool. And I hate to admit it, but the fact that like the like it's gunmetal gray sort of thing, but it's bronze accents, and I'm just like, god damn it, fucking earth tones again.
You fooled me again.
You can't escape them.
All right.
No, I can't.
So Ace is a mysterious young man who has a determined personality, and then the other main riders at the start of the show, we have Ryuga Sato as Keiwa Sakurai, Kamen Rider Tycoon, which is the Tanuki rider.
Apparently, he's a real bitch from what I saw in the trailer.
Yeah. We have Yuna Hoshino as Neon Kurama, Kamen Rider Naga, or not, it's Nago. I don't know why the article says Naga, who is a fucking social media influencer with 2 million followers and is a daughter from a rich family.
Because of
I am
course-
calling it right now. Tycoon is going to end up being one of the most powerful fucking riders in the show because it's always the thing. It's always the weakest fucking character in these shows that ends up being the most fucking busted.
I actually really hope, like, clearly he starts out as like this meek, cowardly sort of dude, and I want by the end him to just have been like so broken by the conflict throughout the show that he just becomes hardened and badass.
He's just the Michi of Geats.
Yeah. But he's still a Tanuki.
Also, 2 million followers in the year of our Lord 2022. Those are rookie fucking numbers. Step your game up.
Yeah, so that's Kamen Rider Nago. She's got headphones on because she's an influencer.
Okay.
And then we have Kazuto Mokudai as Azuma Michinaga, Kamen Rider Buffa. This purple-ass motherfucker.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome looking.
That's really fucking cool. Jesus.
He's blunt, lone wolf, seems prickly, but passionate and strong. Part of him cares for his friends. He sees Ace as his rival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
And he's the only other rider whose main form we know of so far, and it's a zombie-themed form.
Right.
Whereas
Wait,
Wait, is that a chainsaw on his arm?
Yeah.
No,
Chainsaw
he has
sword.
it's a chainsaw sword.
Oh!
And it looks like that black thing on it is like a pump action thing to like charge up the Hisats, I think.
Oh my god! Yes, it's freaking Ash Williams themed. It's a sawed-off It's a sawed-off shotgun with a chainsaw.
He's using zombie form, and
Yes,
Ash Williams,
it's
Evil Dead.
Yes. They made an Evil Dead rider. I'm so happy. Yes.
It's Chainsaw Man.
That's crazy.
I wish, but Chainsaw Man. It's really good. All
right.
that's awesome.
I'll just wait for the enemy.
Sorry, Emily, what were you saying?
You just said it's getting an anime really soon.
Yes. I've been following it. It's coming out at the end of close to the end of October, so just in time for Halloween, which is very apropos.
I love people in our chat. Dangerous buffalo. Same riff, but with buffalo noises. Speaking of old Castranger memes.
I was thinking that was the freaking deer head on the wall in Evil Dead 2, but no,
It's a buffalo.
It's a bull or a buffalo, yeah.
His name is Buffa.
Okay.
Just like, I was gonna say, just like fucking Beast's form. That's gonna annoy me forever.
Still though, nice Evil Dead reference. I like that.
Alright, and then onto the supporting cast, we have Kokoro Aoshima as Surumi, who is basically Poppy for this game.
And she dresses like Han Solo.
She's like character.
She explains the rules of the game, how to progress, and announces the results. So she's Poppy.
Gives you the belt.
Like the YouTuber Poppy?
No, Poppy People Papa from Kamen Rider Exade.
Oh.
And Poppy,
she
the
was-
Illuminati star. No, not her.
Oh, okay. You were saying that she was an influencer. And
No, that's this one.
Oh.
Yeah, Pilly Polio.
Okay. Billy
Oh my
Polio?
And the chick from
Holy
Power
no.
Rangers.
And the chick
What
from
is
Power
this?
Rangers.
We're just referencing. We're so close to a milestone episode. Now we're just going back and referencing old bits now.
What the goddamn is this? Kamen Rider Riverdale Pilly Polio?
No. That was a joke about Exade.
Oh.
If I
I'm
recall
saying-
correctly, what someone was on a Reddit thread and they didn't know the characters, and they were talking about them, and they like said from memory, Pilly Polio and the chick from Power Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood.
So this girl is Surumi, who's the like navigator AI sort of this Desire Grand Prix game.
Okay.
And then we have Shugo Oshinari as Girori, I don't know, who is the concierge of the Desire Grand Prix, who supports the participants at the salon that also serves as the neutral zone. So I guess he's the one running the event, which means he's going to turn out to be evil.
Of course.
Yep.
Or being manipulated by something evil.
Don't know. Or maybe he'll just be like the fucking train owner from Deno and just be the best character of all.
We don't know anything about this. I mean, the thing that we don't know is what kind of contest this is. I mean,
Well, from what we've heard, it's a contest to defeat monsters and save people.
okay.
Even though they call it a Grand Prix, which
And
implies that it's a race.
And if you win, you get to change the world to your desire.
Yeah.
So it's like an extreme version of Ryuki.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the summary of the story. We meet Ace Ukyo, who is a confident genius who says, "In the end, victory will be mine." Throws himself into the mysterious survival game known as the Desire Grand Prix, where they fight the deadly Jamato. So those are the monsters for this series.
Okay.
People transform into Kamen Riders. The aim is to survive and accumulate points by defeating enemies and saving lives. The victor wins the right to realize the world they desire. Similar to Ryuki, more riders will appear in the series, each with their own designs and skills.
So basically, I just reasoned my way through the article without actually reading it.
Correct.
Okay. All right then. I'm a hack.
And Paul, these are two of the riders in the show.
Yeah, apparently
I'm looking forward to.
there's fucking two Depans. I didn't notice it at first, but
Yeah.
there's a panda version and a polar bear version, and we've
Are
seen
they
that
both
they have separate rider cores.
Are they both called Japan though?
I don't know.
I don't think.
I would assume Depan is the panda one, and the polar bear is probably something else, but we haven't. I think some people were saying the rumor name might be Punk Jack.
Yeah, Punk Jack. But
Wait, like Jack-o'-lantern?
I don't know.
Oh god,
But-
if we get a fucking jack-o'-lantern head rider next, I'm going to scream.
All I can say is that entry form Depan, like the panda bear one at the top, I love this so much and I want a figure art of it. Like, I just love the base form Depan.
From what we've seen, it looks like Depan starts with Magnum and then it goes over to Geats.
Yeah, and then he has Magnum and it looks fucking awesome.
It's basically Scouting Panda from 01.
Yes, I love it.
I'm just getting way too much of a gimp suit vibe. I'm trying to appreciate this,
What?
but I'm just getting way too much of a gimp suit vibe.
No.
Oh.
Why do you do this?
Because I am who I am.
Yo, pumpkin wrapper?
That's Punk Jack.
Poke Jack!
Anyway,
I was-
so... Sorry, go ahead.
Rapper too. The pumpkin rapper, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so with regards to the list of staff, the series will be produced by TV Asahi's Chihiro Inoue and Toei's Naomi Takebe, who did O's and Gaim. It'll be written by Yuya Takahashi, who did X8 and 01, so I'm excited. It also means someone's going to die at Christmas.
Probably Depan.
As we've seen.
Or
Specifically
Mary.
at Christmas.
Yeah. So,
Maybe Mary's gonna die because Merry Christmas.
oh, that's an interesting idea.
Ooh, the Ram Rider's gonna fucking eat it.
Yeah, there's also a sheep rider with like pink afro hair on its helmet named Kamen Rider Mary.
And I saw in the trailer that like he made this like kind of like very flaming hand motion, and I was just like, oh, Mary's gay, and if it's the second openly gay rider, I'll love it.
So do you guys support gay Mary?
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely. I support game
If-
Absolutely.
I'd love it.
Or that was bad.
No, that's fine.
I also really liked Ginpen, who is like the penguin themed rider, but the helmet kind of looks owly. in a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's an emperor penguin.
Yeah, I really like that one. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
Yeah, I showed Kevin that rider, and he's excited for him. So
how many riders in total do we have at the
we
moment?
have 7.
Unless you count is that including the two bears?
Let's see. We have Ace, or no? So we have Geets, Tycoon, Nago, Buffa, both Depans, Mary. Yeah, I think that's 7.
You know, Ginpan and Punk Jack, I guess, makes 9.
Yeah, so that's 9 riders.
Yeah, so if Punk Jack is real, that's 9. Plus, they already said in this description that more are going to appear, so let's see if we can break more than 13.
Yep.
And then action director is suit actor Satoshi Fujita, Shojiro Nakazawa and Teruyuki Sugihara as the show's main directors. Nakazawa did Wizard and Ex-Aid, and Sugihara did 01. And then it was also revealed that Koda Kumi and Shona no Kaze will perform the theme song. Koda Kumi, the one who did the theme to fucking Final Fantasy X2?
I don't know.
Awesome.
Holy shit.
Damn.
And the show's music will be composed by Toshihiko Sahashi. So the show will be premiering September 4th after Revice ends at episode 50. Very nice. I'm excited.
I have to watch the show.
Yeah. All right, so moving on to our next news story. We have some announcements, and the first is the Chimera driver. And just like with the Veil and Deathstream driver, now we know why they were delaying announcing it. It was so they could pair it with the Juuga driver unit.
Good.
Oh, okay.
So this is technically 3 rider belts in one. The
Just want to say, Lane almost jinxed me. I almost got hit by a car.
Oh, don't! I didn't mean it.
You okay?
Are you okay?
He's okay.
I'm okay. Just jinxed it.
I love how Lane in all of his like, oh crap, I'm ever responsible. No, he's okay.
Oh, crap.
He's fine.
I certainly shouldn't have said it was illegal.
It's too hot today.
So yes, this is the Chimera driver, which comes with the twin Chimera stamp, then the attachment that turns into the tri Chimera stamp that Daimon uses, and it also has the Juuga driver unit and the Juuga stamp, which has the 10 animals on it.
I can't believe only 2 belts in Revice were retail. The rest were all premium Bandai.
Yeah,
That's disgusting.
It's kind of a crazy.
And I'm also going to like, this show has a lot of freaking suits that I like. I love Juuga. Like, oh my god.
yeah.
Like, all of the villain like suits in this, I was just like, oh, this is so good.
We'll talk more about Juuga himself when we get into the episode discussion. Yeah. But so yeah, if you're interested, this premium Bandai web exclusive set costs 9,999 yen, releasing in January.
All right.
And next we have another set of Vice stamps, and this set is special in particular because with the announcement of this set, all of the Heisei riders now have Vice stamps for them.
Kabuto one looks really good.
Okay.
So we have King Crab for Blade, we have Octopus for Drive, we have Centipede for Kabuto, and Black Rhino for Ghost.
The one of them that is an animal is not
finally
even the fucking animal that it is.
Finally, a fucking Drive stamp.
These stamps are interesting, in particular, considering the Chimera Driver's announcement, because all of these are either stamps used in Chimera or Daimon's rider forms. The only one not included is what the fuck is the other one? Crocodile, which is part of Chimera, but that stamp is separate because it's also being used by Deathstream.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just have a question. Pertains to what I just said. Is there a Kabuto Beetle stamp?
Yes, it's the one that Kamen Rider Veil uses.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I looked at that and I was just like,
Why isn't Kabuto using the Kabuto stamp?
Yeah, because I was just
We have been at this all fucking year. None of the Vice stamps make sense. Why they're paired with each rider is fucking beyond me.
I was gonna say, this might be a stretch, but I feel like Drive stamp is an octopus because octopi have long arms, so long arm of the law.
Fuck you!
You know what? That's just that's just stupid enough to be true.
Yeah.
And you
King
know what?
Crab's claws look like Blade's Hercules helmet.
And you know what?
There you go.
The rhino.
It's because Ghost has a horn.
Yes.
Yo.
Like, I just found it fascinating.
I hate it. I hate them all.
I just found it fascinating just looking at it for the first time. I was like, the one that's an animal, the one that's based on a Kabuto beetle, is a centipede. And I question why.
Gimes is a praying mantis because his fucking orange slice sword looks like a fucking they're sickle stands. Yeah.
Then why wasn't Blade the praying mantis?
Well, think of it this way. Kabuto has the ability of clock up, which allows him to make many steps like a centipede.
God damn it.
Gar,
Maybe.
leave.
He did. That's the problem. He's out getting nugs.
Yeah.
I got nugs and chalky milk.
Ooh, chalky milk.
He said nugs for a while. Get with the
hard nugs.
Anyway, so this is a 4-pack of the Vice stamps. Of course, it's premium Bandai web exclusive. 6,600 yen, releasing in January.
Anyone want to go in on this set so I can get the Drive stamp?
Fuck no.
Oh, you want the Blade one?
No.
Oh.
I already put down $200 for the Deathstream driver.
Well, yeah, I've already put down money for the Desire driver, but I'd like the Drive stamp.
I will say this. The Kabuto one does look cool. I just question the motif.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
If you like centipedes.
Yeah, they're cute.
Alright.
I like it.
Moving on to our next story. More cameos announced for the John Aguilera Girls Remix spin-off. It's Canon from Ghost and Sawa from Build.
Oh, nice.
They're just
Wait,
pulling
Sawa, really?
Yeah.
Not even fucking
Misora?
What's her name? Misora, yeah. I was about to say May, and I'm like, no, May's from Saber.
They couldn't get Best Rider Girl.
Fuck! I actually would have rather they got May instead of fucking Sabla, because then May and Akiko could have fucking met.
Yeah.
What is this project?
So it's a Revice spin-off episode that's featuring as many female characters and riders as they can get in one room.
Remember when all the women and the boys fucking beat the shit out of Stormfront? That. but Rider. Girls get it done.
I love 7. Who's canon? That's Sayo.
Yeah, it's scary pink.
No Tsukuyomi? I guess they couldn't afford soup.
Yeah, no soup. No soup for you.
You know what, Lane?
Speaking of old Castranger memes.
You know what, Lane? I will give you credit. You went right for the comparison that would have it comparing it to a bunch of strong women beating the crap out of a Nazi. So I'm gonna give you that one.
I was just before we started recording, I was just playing one of the Wolfenstein games, so I was killing a lot of Nazis.
Nice.
Very good.
It's fun. It's very fun.
So these two are going to appear in the spin-off second episode, which airs August 21st. Other previously revealed guest stars include Izu from 01, Reika from Saber, Akiko from Double, Poppy from Exade, Rinko from Wizard, and Yua from 01.
No one from Drive. I'm so disappointed.
No one I know.
Maybe there's more to reveal. Maybe they'll reveal more later.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Moving on. In SH Figure Arts announcements, I know Lane was happy-ish about this one, but it's Jack Revice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my fucking god. It is gorgeous.
It is
Exclusives.
cool. Yeah, I agree. Holy shit.
It's
That's a
the
cool
best
fucking form.
it's the best suit in Revice in my opinion.
Kamen Rider Venom.
Well, there's a Kamen Rider Carnage, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he saw Crimson Veil.
I did, and yeah, that's just Carnage, but as a rider, and that's Venom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the rolling Vice stamp. It's fucking great. I want to get this figure so badly.
That's fucking cool.
So 150 millimeters tall, rolling Vice stamp, hands. It comes with the Lion Vice stamp to be used with the Revive figure art. That's why this picture's here.
Is there a Kuja figure art?
You mean Kuga?
No, Kuja. The villain rider from this one. Or what's it called?
Oh, Juuga?
Kuga?
No, he just came out,
They
so
just
no,
debuted
not
and
yet.
they haven't put out a figure yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got it because you said
I was like, Kuja's the villain from FF9.
I was like, you based it on. You said that it was based on Kuga form.
Yeah.
And I smashed that in my head.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, Vegas is here now. Vegas. Apparently, someone posted this on Twitter. If we get a grizzly bear rider, we'll have the wee bears as riders.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So the Jack Revice figure is listed as a Tamashii Nations exclusive, 7150 yen, November 15th release.
You know what that means? The Crimson Veil figure art will probably be premium Bandai.
God knows it doesn't take much effort to make now that this is a thing.
That'll come out later.
Yep. Because think of it, they already have the mold. Why would they make this one an event unless they already had Crimson Veil in mind?
Hey, we don't get to ask if they already have the mold, why don't they make blank? Because I still don't have Laser X.
It's because Laser X was Laser X.
Fuck you!
This freaking show is like.
Hey man, Laser X was dope.
They made Genmu Billion! They have no excuse not to make Laser X!
They make
Exactly.
everything!
My point is, they made the other form from the same movie, and they already have the mold because they made Laser Level 3! There's literally no reason not to!
Is his name Genmu?
Moving on! Zenkaiser Black figure!
That's cool.
I didn't think we could get a figure of the perfect Sentai suit, but we got it, and oh my god.
The shoulder.
Lane, that's not Flash, man.
No, it's Zenkaiser Black.
You know what?
It's my favorite Sentai suit.
No.
Yeah, but that's not the best Sentai suit.
It is to me.
And now, everyone pre-order Zenkaiser Black.
I want to.
Lane?
The Tamashii Nations event, which I was right.
Lane, it could be the best Sentai suit. In my opinion, I don't like the pointy shoulders, but yeah, that could be, because that's really fucking clean.
Can we call you Zenkai Blackie? No.
No. Like, if those are more rounded shoulders, I would be all over that. Like, that is cool.
Yeah.
No, I love the cape. I love the eyes. Fucking everything. It's just mwah.
I definitely like it better than normal Zenkaiser.
Rip Zenkai Red figure art.
I mean, there's people out there who've made customs and they're really good.
Yeah, but I'm not a customizer.
I know.
So yes, this is also Tamashii Nations item, 7150 yen, November 15th release.
Oh, my wallet hurts.
All right. Next, we have more Donbrothers figures from the Yudo series. It's the 3 transformed Noto armor sets. A little less in the quality department, but I do like them. The weapons are surprisingly ornate. They weren't in this week's episode, I just realized.
Ichi, I think you skipped one. Yeah, the Shinkoku Seiho old Ichigo figure art.
Oh, hold on. I have that next. I might have moved stuff around on my order.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so the set has the 3 Noto. They're each 11 centimeters tall. Comes with their weapons and hands. Premium Bandai Web exclusive. 6,600 yen, December release. And yeah, as Gar mentioned, our other, also announced was SH Figure Arts renewal of Kamen Rider Old Ichigo.
Fuck you for them calling it old Ichigo.
Well, it's the one for the first 12 episodes, right?
14.
Yeah, so call it Yeah, 13. So call it first gen Ichigo or first era Ichigo, not old Ichigo.
AKA the Ichigo suit I prefer, honestly. I like this one way more. And I love the eyes. The eyes are so good. It actually looks like it's like a dim light glowing in the head. Like, it's so impressive.
I will say I do kind of like the black color to the helmet.
I mean, my favorite Ichigo suit ever will always be Super Ichigo, like the buff suit that he had in that Ghost movie. That's my favorite, but this is my close second.
Yeah. All right,
This
so
Ichigo suit?
yeah, this is they're making a figure of the Ichigo from episodes 1 to 14.
It's great.
13.
Well, the article says 14.
Looks great.
Well, they're wrong.
Well, it's 13.
Okay.
It's wrong. I watched all of Kamen Rider. I know.
I watched the Rider Good. Anyway, also Tamashii Nations 8250 and November 15th release. Fun.
All right.
Where's my Senkoku Seiho first gen Nigo?
Never.
All right.
Never.
Next we have more details regarding the original Kamen Rider 01 comic series.
Oh, the one that's being done by Dark Horse. Is it Dark Horse that's doing it?
No, it's a random one-off fucking comic company. Toei, everyone. We're not giving it to the big two.
I think Stonebot is the name of the company.
I'll fucking
Yeah,
So we have the cover art. It looks
Guard
alright.
isn't like it.
It's alright.
So we need to.
It
So
looks fucking ugly.
Just,
No, it does-
just Valkyrie in the back there.
Do you know what it is, Gar? It's not that it's fugly. It's Izu doesn't look good in the cover.
It's fugly.
It looks fugly.
Okay, everyone else looks good though.
So what we need to do,
But it looked good.
I think it looks great. I think it's fine.
Nothing wrong with
Izu
it.
does look a little doll, too much like a doll in this, but other
that's
than that, I think it's fine.
That's just comic book cover art.
Yeah, it's a different artist.
What we need to do is we need to just send this. Don't actually do this, but send this image to Linkara and just be like, review this.
Aruto looks fucking badass there. Holy crap!
Actually, yeah. Actually, if that's art of Aruto,
Yeah, he looks cool.
He looks good.
like it looks like.
It's concept art.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that art looks like it came out of The World Ends With You.
I think it looks like Archer.
It does. It's like this is the same guy that started up the Boom Studios Power Ranger comic.
Wow.
I mean, that's good hands for that. I mean, like.
All right, so the series is being written by Brandon Easton, who wrote Mr. Miracle: The Source of Freedom, Transformers: War for Cybertron, Trilogy Siege. And it's being done. The art is being done by Hendry Presetia, who did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Wonder Woman: Agent of Peace. And then
Still, though, they could have got. Kyle said he wouldn't have minded being pigeonholed into this,
yeah.
but he's too busy making Radiant Black a better comic. Go read Radiant Black. Join us in the massive verse.
So this is a story that's taking place after the entire 01 story series, and it involves him fighting something called Ragnarok, a mysterious Ragnarok, which I think was the name of that original villain rider that we saw before.
How original.
Aruto must not only face the volcanic cluster cell-powered villain, but also his own past. Is it like a rival comedian?
I'm just thinking, like, could they have at least gotten the guy that wrote 01 to at least give notes?
Consulting.
You don't think that there was a consultation involved?
I don't think anyone from the original show was involved.
I would like
At
to hope
all.
someone was at least consulted.
Oh, please, this is Toei. They gave them TV rips and hard subs for the official Blu-ray. They don't care.
It's a shame.
I'll
So-
read at least the first issue and see how it is.
Yeah, so for those who care, it's set for a November 23rd release, and we'll have a total of 4 issues plus some one-shot specials.
Oh, It's only 4 issues. Fine.
Yeah. All right. Next, Power Rangers Ninja Storm. All episodes are now on YouTube.
Me.
That's
that
cool.
reminds me, I should check on what season they started uploading now.
Go Power
So
Rangers!
now you get Ninja Storm Ranger
let's
form.
go!
Yep, they started uploading SPD today.
Sick.
Oh, awesome.
I love SPD. It's my favorite Power Rangers series.
One of my favorite
Yeah,
opening
they
themes.
Are they just sticking
Yeah,
classic Power
every-
Rangers on YouTube?
Yes, because they took it off Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So Mighty Morphin's on YouTube?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah. I've been watching
Yep.
Turbo and In Space on YouTube.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
they've
Pardon
been
my
doing
French.
I think like dirt, like they have everything up to Dino Hunter right now.
Mm-hmm. Dino Thunder is worth a rewatch too.
Oh yeah. I understand why it was one of the first ones they put up.
So yeah, it's on the Power Rangers official YouTube channel, which has the Mighty Morphin Red as its profile pic. So anyone who's interested can go take a look at that
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Time Force on there?
Sorry?
Time
Yep.
Force on
Can
there?
we
Nice.
can we talk about this on Castranger someday?
What the fuck is this?
Apparently, it's Owen Wilson as a superhero. I want to watch this.
That is a Toku
wow.
ass suit.
Right?
And that one dude has fucking identity discs.
Yo, it's secret headquarters. Let's fucking put it on the docket.
Kind
Oh
of
my
want to
God.
watch that.
This looks like it'd be like stupid fun.
Streaming August 12th on Paramount Plus. God damn it.
That's today.
I don't have
I
Paramount
just
Plus.
canceled my.
The
I just
Gardas.
canceled my- No, I just canceled it.
No, I didn't finish the Halo series, even though it's shit.
Oh no!
Damn it.
You want it? Pay me to pay for it.
Whatever.
What kind of fucking name for a thing is Secret Headquarters?
Well, because
Is the-
apparently it's about like the main character's father, Owen Wilson. He's like discovers he's a superhero, so he has a secret headquarters.
Okay, but is the
How
plot about
original.
the Secret Headquarters?
What if it's an adaptation of that one scene from Kamen Rider X where he gets a secret headquarters, but then his dad is like, "No, you're an asshole. I'm gonna blow it up," and then he, yes,
Laughs in the sunset.
it's just an entire movie built around that scene, and Owen Wilson's the star, and I'm in. That's
Yeah,
what
no.
I'm building up
Owen
in my
Wilson's a
head.
superhero. I'm in.
What if that's not Owen Wilson and the Owen Wilson face is the helmet?
No, no. Yeah, I'll see if I can try to. I'll see if I can
Like,
try to
that's
find
the
it.
Yeah!
The suit just happens to have a perfect replica of Owen Wilson's head.
No, like, the thing that looks like Owen Wilson is just one of these kids.
I am the Wilsonian.
Guys, no, the universe.
Sorry?
You're breaking the universe.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see.
I'm
what-
writing the Wilsonian.
Alright, relevant to our feature topic for this week, we have more details about the Fuuto PI edition of the Double Driver, version 1.5 CSM.
And oh boy, did I fucking call it.
What?
It's literally just voice clips from the anime cast.
Oh, yeah. But it's
That's all
interesting.
it is.
The main difference between this and the first DX release is this one actually comes with all 6 Gaia memories.
Ooh.
What is this, like the 8th release of the freaking Double
Yeah.
Driver?
The fourth release.
It looks like they've got sparkly stickers.
Can I just say this right
Oh.
now? I'm looking at all this advertisement, and this is just me, but literally all of these ads look like gotcha rate-ups.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this.
Roll now to get Kamen Rider Double Fuuto PI edition.
Yeah, I enjoy a romping good game of Fate Grand Order as much as the next bloke, but at the same time I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh boy, Shotaro's on rate up, but I really want that 5-star Philip.
And yeah, pressing and holding the Gaia memory button switches to dialogue mode, so it's got voice lines from the Fuuto PI actors, which are Koki Uchiyama and Yoshimasa Hosoya. The Gaia memories contain over 60 kinds of lines, including all of their catchphrases, Hisatsu callouts.
Yo, this is what Owen Wilson's full suit looks like.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh my god!
That's rad.
That's Owen Wilson!
That's Owen Wilson.
That is the coolest Power Ranger of all time, and it's Owen Wilson.
Wow.
That is
Jesus.
the fucking coolest Ranger suit that has ever been conceived.
That's pretty cool.
And it's Owen Wilson!
It's Owen fucking
It
Wilson.
honestly looks like someone took Kamen Rider Vulcan Assault Wolf and just like took a hammer to it.
It looks like they took Stark technology and made the Quantum Ranger blue.
Orb in our chat, that's his actual face. The Owen Wilson face is the helmet.
Yeah, like that's
It's
he's
just
a biological life form that looks like that. His mask.
I was gonna
is
say it's just a
Owen
robot who tries to disguise himself as Owen Wilson.
He can't actually change his body's like thing, but his face, he just turns into Owen Wilson. Yes, absolutely. And when he henshins,
Is that a shield on his back?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I gotta watch this fucking movie.
I think that's like the neck of. Oh no, it's a jetpack.
Oh,
This might be awful,
Got
but I
jetpack.
have to watch this movie.
yeah.
What's this called? Secret Headquarters?
Secret headquarters.
Secret headquarters only on Paramount Plus.
Secret quarters. Secret
You know what?
quarters.
You know what?
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, apparently they're getting
Son of
NECA
a
figures.
You know what? I'll do a free trial of Paramount Plus just to fucking watch this movie.
If there's a free trial, then sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
Put it on the schedule.
I will.
All right, back to
Found
Double.
it reminded me of the freaking prison form that Jason had in the comic.
Oh shit,
Well, that's
The
kind of
guy in the center.
cool.
like
So
Google's own.
the Fuuto PI version of the Double Driver premium Bandai web exclusive 19,800 yen January release.
Woohoo! Go get it
And
now.
also,
So $200, right?
if you already have the CSM Double Driver, a previous edition, and you only want the upgraded Gaia memories, you can buy those by themselves. 9,900
That's
yen.
at least smart.
So yeah,
Cool.
That's smart.
if you just want the Gaia memories, there's a way to get them.
Where's my figure arts Futo-kun?
There was a prototype.
Yep, there was a prototype.
Love Fuuto-kun.
Futo-kun.
Oh man, I miss him.
World's version Blue Badger.
Nobuhiko died long before his time.
No, Multi, no one fucking gives a shit.
What?
Fucking
News.
JDF being like, oh, say goodbye to the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver. Now I'm this guy from White Dragon.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
All right. Anyway,
It's because Hasbro doesn't want to work with him. Anyways, let's get to the last news story. The one that I've been wanting to talk about for the last hour now.
46
All right, go for
minutes.
it.
Holy shit.
So
yeah.
yes,
Sorry, go ahead.
so we got a new set of Rangers for the Super Shoto line, I believe it's called.
Shoto
I can never
Super, but yeah.
Yeah, Shoto Super, and it's the Denzi Man.
Denjimins.
They look fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do you know what they remind me of? Do you know what they
Hmm?
remind me of? The movie suits from
What?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, because they got that bulk to them. They got a
I
little
don't
bit-
see it.
They got a little bit of plateness to them.
They come with a Denji punch.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they come with the metal hands to recreate the Denzi punch.
Yeah.
They all have a
Oh,
baseball bat. I honestly don't remember
The
which
fucking
episode that's
baseball
from.
bats. Hold on, I gotta see this. Swing,
That's
batter,
great.
batter, swing, batter.
And then the pink ranger just has like a solid pink katana.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a thing.
It's just all pink.
The only thing this set is missing is a dog. Because their mentor was a dog.
Gar,
Oh, yeah.
that's not hard to find.
I know. I can just find a Barbie.
Just look at this week's Donbrothers.
They look super good though. Like holy crap.
Denji Man.
Oh, there's them with the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no.
cool.
Denji 5.
Yeah.
No.
They're just Danger 5.
And
They're
and
Sentai. Is Danger 5 a Sentai?
That's a bit of... I
Do you
call it a
make the call?
toku, not a sentai.
Alright.
Alright.
But one of the coolest things about when they showcase all these figures was they put them with the Sun Vulcan thing because that was supposed to be a thing, but then it wasn't. And they also teased that the next team that's going to get this treatment is the Cocker Rangers, which, what are the odds? All the mini for Cocker Rangers are getting a second release.
I freaking love... I actually want to see what this set would look like with the Cocker Rangers, because quite frankly, I think the Cocker Rangers are some of the cleanest, coolest suits in Sentai.
Like, I'm honestly considering starting to buy these things up and make these like my definitive like Ranger Sentai collection.
They look like good quality figures.
Yeah, they're not like SHF figure art quality, but pretty close.
Like, it's just dog. But
really
dog.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Denji Green. I also like Denji Yellow. I like his design the best.
So this premium Bandai web exclusive set, 8,800 yen for all 5, January release.
So is that like $90 or
Yeah, plus shipping and markup and whatever.
It'll be like $150 probably after everything.
Probably in the area.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Just
between
saying,
100 and
guys.
150.
My birthday's in January. If you guys want to help out, maybe with shipping.
We'll see
Like
if you're good.
If I'm good, hey, that's what I said last week. No, the week before that. That's what I said the week before.
And were you good?
No.
Maybe.
Mr. Almost getting hit by a car. That's not very good.
Freaking, everyone turning.
Yeah, but don't forget the murders too. We gotta hold those against.
Not while we're recording.
I told you I don't have access to underneath the floorboard.
Shut up!
Shut up. Anyway, that's
Anyways,
it.
I am home now. I didn't watch anything. I'll see you guys with episode 400.
Oh,
Schwa for now.
I'll schwa for now, you.
that's not a thing.
Take care. Don't get hit by a car.
He's home now, so he's okay.
It's fine.
Don't pull a car. Don't get hit by a car.
But you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if random cars just come crashing through his.
Don't get cooked. Stay off the hook.
No!
Like, he's at home and just a random car
Plows through his living room.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He stops it with one hand in front of him and then keeps eating his chicken.
Is this the country time buffet?
Exactly. Yes, Emily, you're completely right. He just, like, stops it because he's in his domain and he just keeps eating his McNuggets.
I will say, I'm not gonna get Splatoon 3, but I do love Big Man. Big Man's awesome.
Big Man is great. Why are you not going to get Splatoon 3, though?
I just, like, it's the same thing with some improvements, and I suck balls
I have that
at
as
it,
a mountain FF14, minus the creepy face.
You played
Big Man, my
Smash Bros,
beloved.
didn't you?
Yo, Big Man for Smash. Anyways, Revice time!
Kamen Rider Revice!
This was a perfect episode for you to participate in the discussion for, Paul, because it started with a goddamn recap.
It's true, and I feel like I learned absolutely nothing. In fact, I feel as though I understood it even less than
Revice?
0%.
Revice? Why do you do this to me?
I don't know. I just love that he's doing a recap for his Vice fan club.
No, not even that. Just like the emotion in this episode. Like, my God.
A part of me kind of respected it because I was just like, the recap was just like, no, I'm just gonna explain it in exactly the way that a person who's been watching this show will completely understand, and that no one that has not watched this show will understand.
Because why in the fucking hell would you start on episode 47?
Absolutely. And I respect that. I like the fact that this show just punched me in the face and went, why are you here? But I...
Start at the beginning, fuckface!
But you know what? I liked what I saw. I said earlier on that this show has some of the dopest fucking suits I've ever seen.
Yeah,
And
I showed him most of the, like, base form rider suits.
Yeah, and I stand by that. Like, this show has some of the dopest fucking suits I've ever seen. And I'm intrigued. I might watch it. In fact, I probably will watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll make it my priority, like, on top of the
Whoa,
rotation that
whoa.
I have. But I'll watch it.
The drive suit looks awesome.
Oh, someone
The
shot.
ghost one looks good. Yeah, the ghost one looks good too.
Yeah.
Can you enlarge that?
Enhance.
Zoom and enhance. Oh, I see. The fucking pods on the tentacles are along the tire.
Okay.
That is neat. So
Sure.
it's not because the long arm of the law, it's because suction cups on tentacles are similar to tire treads.
I guess.
My god.
You know what? You know what? I love them.
They reused Guy's weapon for Ghost's
Can I
weapon.
see Gaim? Can I see Gaim? Real quick?
That's an actual form. That one's in the show.
That's pretty cool.
It's
You know,
Kamakiri.
can you just take it to the beginning and let me take a look at each one?
That's Forze. It's
Okay,
Kong
okay.
Stamp.
You know what? Forze looks really good.
Okay.
I've always respected Forze's design. I just don't like the character. Wizard looks amazing.
That one's a fan made one. It hasn't actually happened.
No, I know, but like Wizard looks amazing.
Yeah.
Gaim looks amazing. Drive looks amazing. Ghost looks pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what have they done to X8?
That's Jackal. That one is in the show.
Oh, I don't like
Vice,
it.
Vice turns into a skateboard.
Yeah.
Why is it the worst one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
So as amazing as this episode is, there was one thing that I had to complain about, and I kind of Ichi, I'm kind of hoping you agree with me on this one.
Okay.
So, like, we all know that George, like, he becomes Juuga, he's kind of unhinged, whatever, like that. I wish in this episode that when, like, Hana found him, he was already Juuga, and we didn't we reveal him as it was George until we saw that shot where it, like, pans over, I think it was pans over Icky, and then it just shows him de-henching into George. I think that should have been in the show when they revealed that Juuga was George.
I agree. I think the reveal of George as Juuga was rushed, and they stumbled over it, and it should have been handled different.
So now I'm starting to wonder, George, what the fuck, man?
Okay, I have my theories. First off, someone in the Discord, I don't know who, pointed out something that I think is worth noting. Every time George gets angry or has gotten unhinged in the show, he has removed his glasses. He has no glasses this entire episode.
Yup, he's in unhinged mode all the way.
And this combined with the fact that when they try and hand over their belts, he gives them the fucking backhand. Like, clearly that's not the actual problem. You know what I think it is? Because he didn't get to say goodbye to his dad, I think he's now actually, like, emotionally broken inside. And I think it's a case of, if I can't have my family, neither can you. And he's using the gift cells thing as an excuse.
I don't have any context whatsoever, but even you remember when we were watching it, and even during the same thing when they were talking about giving him their henching trinkets and their belts and stuff, I was literally like, that's not going to work. He wants to kill you.
Yeah, you called that.
And he did that, and I was like, yeah, he does. Like, why on earth would a villain, like, you've been implying that he's been, like, part of their team for a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
he's the one who made the gimmicks.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you take a character who was part of the team and just, like, have him say that without having him actually fucking want to kill them? Like, he's not being brainwashed or anything.
Yeah. The short version of what's going on with George is he's been working on all this shit to sort of surpass his father, who he thought was dead for a while, but then he came back in the middle of the show. And then the father actually died, and that's why George is kind of unhinged now.
Sure.
So just so you have context.
Yeah. I felt like there were, like, high emotions and stuff like that, and I was like, no, he genuinely just wants this to happen, and he's not going to stop at anything. You can't negotiate here.
But, like, my response to this is, like, it's that JonTron clip where, like, they, like, showed Conquer in Project Spark. And he's just kind of like laughing, and then he, like, coughs up blood, and then he just starts, like, stabbing the Xbox One, being like, I loved you. Like that's me.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I fucking loved this character. I love this man. He was so fun. He's so cool. He's such a genius. And just to see him all of a sudden just fucking fall this fucking far, I'm like, come on.
it is kind of a raw deal that he's now unhinged because of Masumi and is now trying to kill them. But I'm pretty sure at some point early show, I think someone mentioned that I called that he was going to make his own rider system and be the final villain.
No, like that was supposed to be a joke. Like we weren't actually going to be like, oh, he's the final villain for sure. Like, no, we didn't want that because George is a good boy.
Either, but I did think that it was a solid theory.
I mean, we knew that eventually he was going to make his own rider system, and for a while we thought that was demons, and then he just pulls this surprise trump card out of his ass with the fucking Chimera driver, and then the movie happens between this and the previous episode, and then he just pulls this Juuga system out of fucking nowhere.
No, well, the movie's going to explain it, obviously.
If I may, okay, so how many more episodes until this show is done?
3.
3 more.
I have 3 weeks
to
get through this. Okay. I want to see if it's as plain as anyone here is saying. I actually want to know. I fucking hate the fact that
there's two major reasons why I knew George was going to become a rider.
That's fine. And I actually don't want you to say anything.
Oh, okay.
Because
I would call them spoiler reasons. They're pretty...
No, sure. But at the same time, I want to have... It's tarnished by the fact that I now know that George is going to do this.
Yeah.
But I only have this little snippet of it.
Mm-hmm.
I will rejoin you for the final episode of this show, and I will have watched Revice by then.
We shall reconvene in 3 weeks hence... wherein upon I have consumed the entirety of this multimedia.
And I want to know if I agree.
All right.
And you know what? I take my leave. No.
What I was believing and hoping it was the reason was going to be was that it was because he has 2 demons inside him. So I was like, okay, well, obviously they got rid of Sheik in the movie. Like that's why probably the movie probably has all the context that we need. But and that's what we're missing.
Fucking suck if true, because I really hate when series have plot elements that are only explained in movies, which we won't see for 6 fucking months.
But then George says, I developed this system without the need of a devil or a demon, and that's why I'm just like, it's probably not a demon who's making him do this. It's
no. This is him.
This
is all him. It's because his dad died that he's going through emotional trauma, and so he's just reaching for something to grab onto, something resembling logic. So he came to the conclusion of, okay, so GIF is a demon. And because of GIF, everyone's demons came out. So in order to create true peace, I have to eliminate anything that could potentially turn into a threat. So I have to kill every Kamen Rider I have to make sure there's nothing with the power of demons left.
AJ, I'm going to quote you right now. I see what you're saying. I understand it and I get it. I don't like it.
No, I understand. Yeah. It's really hard to see our boy George just go fucking rogue.
I fucking love that.
Like, if the six years ago me would have been fucking eating this up so hard, I would have loved it, but like, just no, I don't like this.
That sounds amazing, and I want it in my veins.
Oh, wait till you see George throughout the show, Paul. Like, he's amazing. He's so fun. He's so passionate. Like, oh,
he's like he's like Ryoma Sengoku, but way more likable.
That we're sort of talking about George as the final villain, and in all honesty, I thought that George as the final villain would be cheap. But it doesn't feel like he's the final villain as much as the final villain is the lingering effects of GIF and Iki's memory loss.
Oh, let's talk about that.
It's the rider.
Oh, the memory loss. Oh my god.
I was so afraid that it would progress this far, but they would never they would never put in a memory loss plot element unless it got this bad. And oh my god, it got this bad.
Can I
And
only
the worst part about it too was that Daiji and Sakura did not know until now.
Yeah, so he had to tell them, and they this is the first they've heard about this, that they're going to be forgotten.
It's a secret from everyone.
And Vice does the most adorable thing that, and like the thing he thinks could work is like, Icky, don't henshin. I'll transform for both of us. That should lessen the effects. And
But it doesn't work
it
that way.
progresses it
No,
too.
in fact, that is what tips it over the edge, where he forgets his mom and dad.
Oh, it's so sad.
Sucks.
Can I just make
He just like, his parents come in and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're not open till 3. If you could come back later." And just Daiji and Sakura are like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And you just see his parents are fucking crushed.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Paul?
First of all, as a person who has only seen this one episode, that was like, I tend to rip things when I watch things. I do it a lot. Like when even when I was on Castranger proper and I was talking about Gaiman shit, like I'd still rip stuff, and I always did. I shut my fucking mouth during that because that's
And that's even without any prior context. So
yeah, like,
memory loss or forgetting things always hits me really hard and hurts a lot. So seeing this,
and if it emotionally affected someone like Paul, who had not seen any of the show prior, that speaks volumes about how good the show is.
and I'm gonna say this:
up with it, yeah.
I talk a lot about the Rider Renaissance that's been going on, and there have been some bad shows, like, you know, since I always say it started with Gaim, and it's been like this on and off thing all throughout Rider. I think that I kind of like pinpointed what the Rider Renaissance kind of is when the shows are at their peak. It's this idea of, we've taken this toku show and we make it look as good as possible, and we're not afraid to tackle more complex drama.
Oh yeah.
And like, these shows are superhero shows for kids, but when they're at their weakest when they're only just doing the formulaic bullshit from episode to episode. When you tackle drama like this, you've created something far more powerful than that. And like Ichi just said, I've only just watched this one episode, and I was able to absorb the impact from that interaction. I had no context, but I could understand that is one of the most traumatic things that parents could possibly see. And it's a powerful scene on its own terms. And yeah, that's kind of remarkable. This is remarkable.
One thing that gets said later that really doesn't hit you until you stop and think about it is when Icky's talking to Daiji and Sakura, Daiji says that this is all his fault. And then we quickly flash back to episode 1 where we see Daiji with the Revice driver. And that's when you remember Daiji was supposed to be Revice.
Yep.
And because we spent all that time with Daiji's fucking emo bullshit arc where Revice had to henshin so many extra times that could have been avoided, he's right. It is his fault. It's so many ways Daiji's fault.
Yeah.
The fact that Icky's losing his memories this far is Daiji's fault. Because A, Daiji was supposed to be Revice, and there was a whole arc where Daiji betrayed them and he had to be convinced to come back. So Revice henshined many more times than he needed to, and thus progressed the memory loss. So yes, this is Daiji's fault.
Damn you, Daiji.
I don't know about fault, because that's just how the system works. But I do think that
At least some of the blame.
Not even blame. I would say not blame, but lack of sympathy. You shouldn't feel bad for that character.
I don't know. It's hard to quantify exactly.
And then I just love that like they're having a discussion, and then Kagero just kind of comes in and just he's the realist about it.
Like, obviously making a contract with a demon would have some kind of downside.
But like,
and what's interesting is like Vice is listening into them having this conversation, and you see, look, and I think my prediction's gonna come true at the end, that Vice is he wants Iggy not to lose any more of his memories or regain his memories, so he's gonna end the contract with them.
I definitely think that's a possible ending, with Vice ending the contract. But that ties into what I was gonna say a second ago, is one thing that we haven't really explored that anywhere near as much as we should have is the nature of these contracts with demons that they talk about. They only briefly allude to them at some points, mostly back when the Giftex stuff was happening in the early show. But like, what is the contract? Can we see it? Can we change it? Can we undo it and renew it? Like, no one's talking about this.
It's like a spiritual contract.
But we've seen through the dead man's actions and gift that there are actual contracts. They're like big glowing slabs with text on them.
Yeah, I don't know.
That might be a representation of like the power that the contracts represent.
It's definitely also that, but I think that we haven't really talked enough about the actual existence of these contracts. But I'm going to attribute that to Vice not knowing much about his own existence as a demon, because as we've seen throughout the series, he's not really a normal demon, and he doesn't understand everything himself.
Nope. We also got the YouTuber back.
Oh yeah, they cameoed on Bond's comeback stream. It's like, how's it feel to not be in jail anymore? Shut up.
No, he's like, I wasn't in jail.
Yep. First, all the kids want Iki's autograph, but not Vice's, and then second, when they leave, they all turn to him like a hive mind and just say, "Do something funny.
Do something cool."
Kids in Toku equal ending gag sort of thing.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the meat of the episode, the debut of Kamen Rider Juuga.
He's cool.
I will say that to a Western-speaking ear, the name Juuga sounds goofy, but you have to keep in mind that, A, clearly it's a play on Kuga, and also the word Jew means both beast and 10, and there's 10 beasts in the Juuga stamp.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I was going to say basically what you just said, but then you said it, so I apologize.
And the best thing about the entire system is, so the Demon's driver was voiced by Seto Kaiba, and the Juuga driver is voiced by Vegeta.
Oh, man.
Is it voiced by Vegeta?
Yeah.
It's all secondary pro-tags.
Whoa.
The ones that were underappreciated and won't take it anymore.
God.
Just like
I wonder if ever we'll get a Sentai or Rider voice or device voiced by fucking Goku or Luffy. That'd be amazing.
I think that would be too annoying after a while.
I mean, the Goku one, yes. Luffy, no. I love Luffy's voice.
I don't agree. I'm fine with Goku's voice.
No.
I
too loud.
I don't mind it. I'm not as annoyed by it as other people are. I'm just speaking, I think that would be the general reaction. So yeah, Kamen Rider Juuga shows up with the stamp powered exclusively by the 10 animal genomes of Revice's first 10 stamps.
And can I just say, the chime was glorious, but I said this to you. Imagine being like an enemy in this show and waiting for him to like go through that entire fucking chime.
Oh yeah.
And transformation.
The standby chime says all 10 animal names, and then the actual chime is a long-ass speech. And I love that he programmed in for it to say cocky ambition.
It's almost a fucking single is what it is.
Yeah.
What's say at the end? Like, go over?
Go over.
Go over.
Or like, go over runtime.
I wanted to say, God damn!
But you know what?
That would have been amazing.
It was worth the wait.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Juuga is
Yeah, we did in the belt commercial. We did get like normal George doing the henshin, so that was great. Also, we got to hear him say henshin, so yay.
Yeah, he finally said henshin, whereas previous times when he became Kamen Rider Demons one time, he didn't say henshin, and that really fucking bugged me.
Oh, I still like that he goes like, come on.
Yeah.
It's a Mortal Kombat reference.
So, because he is now on a tear to remove anything with gift cells in it, he proceeds to shit stomp both Hana, the Demons Troopers, and Tamaki, who has been a rider for a total of 2 episodes now, so I feel really bad for Tamaki. And then Live and Jean and Ikki go and confront him, and they attempt to be peaceful by handing over their gimmicks, but he's like, fuck no, so we get into an actual fight, and he shit stomps them all into the pavement.
I still think.
So then,
go ahead.
Revive voice, but to transform.
Yeah, Ikki's just like, don't fucking touch my family, and I was like, oh shit.
Can I just say I really like Jean?
Oh yeah, you were popping off when Jean showed up.
Absolutely. I think Jean's suit is fucking top tier. Jesus Christ. And I love her powers. I love the tentacles.
Do you like Love Cove?
Less so.
He ruined Genta's dominoes.
My literal question upon seeing Love Cove was, why is she a grimace?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad Juuga doesn't look like that.
I actually like that.
At least he kept the color of his suit consistent.
It's clearly based on Ultimate Kuga and also a bit of Unidentified Life Form Zero, like the final villain, particularly in the face.
The face.
I mean, you were mentioning that a lot of the aesthetic cues come from past riders in this show, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I wonder if his final evolved form will be some form of Agito variant, considering Agito is an evolution of.
That would be cool. I don't think, because we're already at episode 47, I don't think he's gonna have another form. But if they did one based on Agito, that would be hilarious.
Absolute final form, he. The protagonists finally, they're finally starting to do some damage, and he's getting frustrated, and he overmaxes into an Agito form. Yeah. Imagine if it's based on another Agito.
Oh,
as long as it's not some bullshit like fucking Game Deus Cronus, I'll be happy.
Fucking
hated that shit.
Game Deus.
Ugh.
So yeah, the episode ends with Ikki grabbing the driver about to henshin again, and it looks like next week we're probably gonna resolve that and find out what the fuck is actually up with George.
We got one more stamp left on the bingo card.
Yeah, so what that's gonna be the Super Rex form stamp.
Because they said they're gonna fucking do that every goddamn series.
It's gonna be Beach Blanket Bingo, everybody.
Oh my god, Beach Blanket Bingo.
Oh god, you got that reference? I'm so sorry.
Bingo, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's what Mom grew up with and told me about, and we sometimes reference it.
Yeah.
See, Kaguya's got the right idea. We have to revise the contract.
Oh, it's a 1965 musical comedy called Beach Blanket Bingo.
Because of course I know about that and have watched it in my parents' life.
It's the wettest, wildest game in town.
Yes!
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Or the 60s.
Yeah, there it is.
No. Cool.
Anyways, Donbrothers!
I hate it so much!
Damn.
So this was another episode where most of my reactions were,
I hate it so much!
Paul, I just want to apologize to you. I swear to you, Donbrothers is a fucking top tier Sentai. This was not a good example. No. This was not a good example of it. Donbrothers is really good and fun as fuck.
no, this is a perfect example of the show. Most of the episodes are like this.
Donbrothers is incredible.
Incredibly frustrating.
Incredibly cringe.
How is he eating food with his helmet on?
Exactly.
Like people see this clearly like Sonic the Hedgehog style anthropomorphic dog.
Pepper.
Like
a
it's just
doggo.
Yeah, but the one part with the girls who are like, "Oh, it's a dog, it's cute," and then he starts speaking to
And
them,
then
and he's like,
stone her.
You-
And then they
"They
stone
throw
him.
rocks." What?
They stone him. They fucking throw
Apparently
rocks
this was
at
all
him.
this all happened because some kids kicked over like this memorial gravesite of an actual dead dog, and then for some reason Tsubasa, being completely unrelated, just because he's the dog ranger, became cursed by the ghost of the dead dog,
Which is really dumb.
He stepped on the glass.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that part.
That was that was the best part. He like eventually reverts back to his human form, realizing he's eating dog food,
and keeps eating
then
it.
proceeds to keep eating dog food.
No, again, as a person who's only seen one episode of this, I think that it would be really fucking dark if that's how they write him out of the show.
That was the joke I was making. Like, we were at the end of the episode, right before he turns back, and I'm like, he hasn't turned back still. Are they gonna write him out of the show? Is this why he hasn't met up with them yet?
He's just in a human form now, but he's got the brain of a dog.
Also,
What kind of night gallery bullshit am I looking at?
oh, that was nightmare fuel.
Why do they show his real face in the sword?
Oh god!
It's so bad!
Wait! We forgot something in the Revice episode.
What?
So we're naming the episode Furious George.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
And Ichi, can you show us that picture of that Yu-Gi-Oh character you saw?
Yeah, so I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, and the episode I happened to watch today had a really fucking stupid character. And before I show you this image, I need you to understand that this is not a duel monster. This was an alien duelist named George Jersey from the Jersey Devil planet. This was a duelist character. What in the fuck has happened to Yu-Gi-Oh? My god.
As a cryptid fan, I am excited.
He's wearing and it gets worse. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but he's wearing an actual jersey, and all of his cards were versions of monsters from Duelist Kingdom that were wearing jerseys. He had Bean Soldier with a jersey. He had Cannon Soldier with a jersey. And his fucking ace monster was Blackluster Soldier in a jersey.
Oh my god, they really went all in on that joke.
That's George's demon.
So
anyways, that's the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail's George with that head.
So basically what you're saying is it's the Satanic Archie deck.
Kind of.
Decker, could you post that picture of Jiro again, please?
So yeah, Donbrothers, holy fucking shit, this episode was a goddamn nightmare from start to finish.
I hate it. I don't want
that
anything
face.
to do with it.
That actually made me yelp. I was like, ah!
Okay, so I guess we can safely determine that this feral other personality inside of Jiro is one of the Gyuto, and now we can just come out of him?
Like mitosis is out of his body and they just start talking and they act like this is not even that weird.
And no explanation anywhere in sight.
I will only say this. If he's powered by some sort of dog kind of power, and he was attacked by a curse laid by a corgi, double dog equals dog personality, so that makes sense to me. The dog personality makes sense to me.
The best part is that Tsubasa apparently can't swim. And
Except
then he
for
doggy
doggy paddles.
You can doggy paddle. Well, everyone can doggy paddle.
And of course, they dangle the whole Natsumi Miho conflict over our heads where we come so close to them seeing each other. But of course, nope, we get to deal with that. Will they, won't they bull crap for yet another week? Fucking God.
And you know what?
We got a Beast.
But like Miho just going nuts on that guy.
Yeah. So she started like cracking her neck, and I'm like, I'm getting Doki Doki Literature Club flashbacks. I don't like this.
I looked at that and I was just like, this is the exact opposite of what I was saying before, like incorporating drama into it. It's like, okay, you're gonna throw a soap opera plot into it. That's his ex-wife and that's his girlfriend. They don't know. Blah, blah, blah. In a Sentai?
Right?
I'm not like that's
Donkey Literature Club.
It's new. Like that's new. I mean, like if it's done well, then sure. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like.
I also can't fucking believe that we got the Don Momotaro riding in on his goddamn bike and palanquin again. I thought we were done with this.
Oh no, absolutely not. Yeah, so the monster the week was like this guy who's like he's in a cafe and he's trying to get like studying done, but like he keeps getting like distracted by all this noise. And he's like, it's too noisy. And I'm just sitting here like, you're the one who decided to study in a cafe. You could have just studied at home.
Yeah, you're the one who
dumbass.
came here, asshole.
So immediately I saw that he was wearing Scratch Brand shoes. And I was like, oh, is he the Geki Ranger monster?
Yes, sir.
He's the Geki Ranger monster.
I didn't notice
He's the
shoes.
cat. He was a cat opposite to the Dog Ranger.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with anything. The Noto didn't even show up this week.
No,
I believe my exact response to this like monster form was, "Why do you look like you're about to audition for a tokusatsu adaptation of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats?"
and then they keep going between like Inu Brothers like CGI model and his puppet model.
Oh my god!
I could tell with the CGI model when he's like walking, because like when he runs it's fine, but when he's walking you see like his feet clip into each other.
It's so bad.
I hate the CGI in this. I looked at this and I was just like, these people, how do they sleep at night? Like, how this is terrible. Like, seriously.
The worst scene in the whole episode was when they had a whole ass prop of Inu Brothers' entire body, and you see Miho just pick it up and hug it.
It was in the opening theme song, though. Like, she was kind of dancing with it. Like, that was in the opening. That was in the open. I saw that.
Oh
yeah.
My god.
And then like he goes to visit Jin or whatever, and Jin's just like,
no,
go fuck yourself.
Yes. I was like, finally, someone who understands and will take this at the measure that it's at. Nope, absolutely, I want nothing to do with it. Bye.
Do you know what was really sad? So we cut to Jiro. He goes back to his hometown to be with his friends and his ex-girlfriend. And he's like, yeah, I'm glad to see you guys or whatever like that. And then he's like, oh, I can transform now, by the way. And so
sure you can.
Yeah, so he shows them a picture of like him that he took of himself as
is this costume he bought or is this CGI?
How much do you think he spent on that cosplay?
I love that like his friends go on about what they wanted to do. It's like, I wanted to be a soccer player. I wanted to be a politician. Then you cut to the one guy with the fucking overbite. I wanted to be invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, Sanji. Okay.
If I were, I could just watch you in your room.
I will say that the shot at the end where like Jiro is leaving his friends and he just turns to Rumi and just full on fucking henshins in front of her and then leaves. And then she's just like, wait, actually, what the fuck?
Whoa!
I thought he was lying. I will say I laughed at that.
That was pretty good.
I think it's actually really cool how Jiro's like mecha form has the tiger like locked within the dragon like a cage. That is actually really.
We talked about that.
That was like some strange blend of emotions in me. That was like weird, bizarre, fascinating, hilarious, sad, all at once.
I was like, do I need to Me Too the tiger?
Why?
The fucking Megazord combination involved the dragon opening up into a living cage and sucking the tiger in and locking it into the Megazord like it's a cage.
And then it just submits.
But like, why is it purple? Why does the silver form have a purple tiger Zord?
I don't know, and I hate it. Why? Like, we already have Don Murasame to be the purple one. We don't need this.
Oh, please don't. I have been playing the Don Murasame Henshin on loop like for the past 2 days.
He wasn't in this episode either.
I missed Don Murasame. He's fucking. Someone put him a picture of Don Murasame. We gotta show Paul.
Do you know what I hate? And I'm looking at the chat right now.
Huh?
This thought just crossed my mind. And I like the purple and gold. I like purple and gold better than blue and gold. But this was my thought when I saw this particular shot.
Oh, look at Don Murasame. Look at that.
Let him finish.
My thought was, oh my god, they caught up to Beast Wars.
It does look like something from Beast Wars.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Torobolt, terrorize.
That's a maximal, and you know it.
Look at Purple Shark Ranger.
There's like an evil purple Shark Ranger named Don Murasame, and he's kind of rad.
Looks fine.
He's got like an electric guitar sword. It's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
God, Murasame.
And yeah, also, there's that one moment where like the high school girls see Inu brother, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, the Donbrothers have been on TV! How do you not know who he is?
And again, I must reiterate, their next idea after hearing him talk was to fucking stone him. Like, literally, they picked up rocks and just started throwing rocks at him. And I'm just like, are you guys real?
And I think the curse must have actually been affecting him. Although I will say there have been instances where Inu brother just straight up acts like a dog on his own with no provocation. But like
again, that's the corgi curse. That's what.
No, before the curse, he just we've seen him eat dog food before. Like
I think it's just that's the gimmick of Inu brother. Yeah, the powers of Inu brother.
Like, he just wanders into some random family's house and starts eating their food. Like, what the fuck?
Is that something dogs in Japan do?
I guess.
No, when they were talking about the kid's dead dog, I was like, don't fucking show the dog. Don't show the dog. They flash back to the dog, and I'm like, God damn it. Now I'm emotionally fucking invested. God damn it.
And like, there's plot rain, and then the fucking two Jutos between the cop and Miho fight for some reason.
Rain starts, and then she like strikes him down basically, and then he parkours out of there, and then the rain stops. It was really
plot rain.
Yeah.
It's just plot rain, and then it's over as quickly as it came. And now Inu brother has amnesia, and now he's a full-on dog. And I'm like, that would be... Honestly, if this was the way they had like written Tsubasa off of the show completely, that would have been the most amazing thing to ever happen in Sentai. Really fucking dark and like completely out of left field.
And it was really funny that when he turns back into a human, and he just pauses and then starts eating the dog food again. But I noticed something else. The girl petting him doesn't just resumes petting his head immediately after.
I can have a pet human, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, one other thing I wanted to mention about the Megazord.
He named him Pochi.
Fucking. Okay, so like Toku's had floppy weapons before, but Jesus fucking Christ, is that sword floppy?
The floppiest.
And I also love that there's one moment where Don Dorogoku like stabs the fucking monster, and you can clearly see that the head of the spear is bending out of place.
They didn't spend a lot of money on it.
The props department was off that week.
They spent a lot of money on the actual mech suit, but they didn't have a lot of money left.
No, the worst was still in Saber when you saw fucking like Buster's sword like fucking roll down. It was the prop, and then you just saw it be flimsy. Oh,
they
so
made it out
bad.
of the same sort of plastic rubber that you would have, like, Dollarama knockoffs made out of.
Yeah.
And yeah, the moment where you for a moment you see Jiro's real face in the Megazord, just fucking why?
That was a first for me.
None of the others did that. That was such a nightmare moment.
That was absolutely
Imagine
a
Taro
first
fucking did like his laughing face in the fight, the head of the fucking Oni Taijin.
I kind of want to shop that.
Someone shop that. Decker, shop that for me, please.
From the moment where Tsuyoshi fantasizes about hitting Momoi and they have a laugh together, the one time you see Momoi do his fucking laugh outside of the suit, that
shop
face
that in the Oni Taijin's head.
needs to be shopped into Don Oni Taijin. Oh my god. I just love...
anyways, so yeah, this is again an example of bad example of trying to get someone to watch Donbrothers. So Paul, go watch Donbrothers. It's great.
It is a fucking cavalcade. It is a fucking cavalcade of what can we get away with no explanation.
I don't want it. I'm gonna go back to my old tradition of I will meet you guys on the last episode of Revice, and I will fucking talk about it. But I will absolutely fucking skip the Sentai.
I will slip into a goddamn coma when we talk about Donbrothers.
No.
I will absolutely, yes, I will upload my consciousness to a fucking digital world.
Can I have Zenkaiger back, please? I'm sorry I ever said anything bad about it.
I hate to say it, but can I have Tokuger?
Oh, even Tokuger's better.
Guys, that's mean. Come on.
mean. No, Donbrothers is great. This episode was just weird.
If they fucking explained what's going on and resolved this Natsumi Miho garbage already, I'd start to forgive it.
Kaguya's like, I want Ninja back.
No, let's not say things we can't take back. That might be too far.
It's such a patchwork of shit, and the tone doesn't mesh together.
What happened to Momoi and Sonoi's bromance? Give me that. I want more of that.
Yes, Jerry, I also want Loop Pat back.
I want the one where they were in space and the
Q Ranger was good.
Pants.
Q Ranger was fun.
Which is hilarious because this Donbrothers is also a series with a furry Blue Ranger.
They got fur sleeves in this one.
Oh, and did you see Saru Brothers' red ass on his suit?
No.
It had an actual patched on red ass on the bottom of his suit.
Can you pull up a photo for
Someone pull up a photo of Saru Brothers' ass, please.
Please do.
Because I don't want that in my search history.
I love the fact that a couple of people responded and it was like, I have that.
There it is.
Why do you have that?
Look at that bulky ass monkey suit. I love it.
Ready.
Mookie.
Money.
No, and the guy.
Google
no, and
is the right answer.
Paul, the man who is the Blue Ranger, he's a guy who just writes haikus all day, has no job, has no money, and he goes to restaurants and orders imaginary bowls of food.
Yeah.
He said monkey. I saw money.
No, they corrected it.
Yeah. No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this guy doesn't believe in money and eats imaginary food, and somehow has not perished.
He also owns a house, even though he has no money.
Why?
Because he's the he I will say is the strangest Blue Ranger I've ever seen.
No, Neptune just decided to leave me a fucking pose fucking photo.
Oh, he's a monkey ranger. He's got to have an ass. Absolutely.
I looked him up. According to the wiki, Saru Brother is based on a macaque.
Macaque's really hairy.
I ain't saying shit.
Honestly, one of my favorite monkeys are fucking bonobos. Bonobo monkeys are awesome.
I'm just a massive fanboy for 1968's Planet of the Apes, but that's not... Well, is Planet of the Apes Toku? I don't care.
You're just so damn ugly.
Special effects? Then yeah.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is Toku.
So anyway, next week's episode is about Momoi Taro becoming someone's surrogate son. Oh my fucking god, our Red Ranger has mommy issues.
No, and apparently what's happening is that he can't like lie pretending to be this woman's son, so he goes into his like coma, so the Donbrothers have to like puppet him around.
Oh no, it's Weekend at Bernie's. That's the Oh
best.
my god, that image is amazing.
I gotta save that. That's so good.
I hate to say it, but when I first saw Pink in this one, I literally thought about the blue.
Yeah, what did you think about the Slender Ranger?
Fucking regular show. Oh my god.
That was literally my thought. I was literally like, oh, it's the Blue Jay from regular show.
Don Momotaro's fucking Proto Man. I love it.
Not even just Proto Man EXE.
Yeah, the cooler Proto Man.
And of course, blue Donkey Kong from original
Black
Smash
Sonic.
Bros.
Conky Dong.
I love Conky Dong.
See, guys, Donbrothers is fun.
No, riffing on Donbrothers is fun.
Yeah. Kichi
Holy
Mordecai.
shit. Vegas, like, how dare
Donkey
you?
Brother.
Donkey
Donkle King.
No, can we get a Donkey Rider and Geets, please?
Oh my god.
Kamen Rider AS.
Wait, do you mean an actual Donkey Rider or a Monkey Rider?
No, a Donkey Rider.
Oh.
He'd be Kamen Rider Burrow or something like that. Oh Christ. Well, yeah, no, OG, dude, Proto Man's fucking theme slaps so hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the chorus. The chorus is my favorite.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, this episode was whack. I've.
Oh yeah, when he turns into his robot form, you specifically get a shot of his ass getting armor.
Mookie Mookie.
Yo, look at the pecs.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, on to our featured topic.
I was about to say, can we stop talking about this, please?
Let's talk about fucking top tier Rider anime.
All right.
Can I talk for a minute?
Is it about Donbrothers or Double?
Double.
Okay, well, let me do the bumper change first.
And Emily must depart.
Yep, but thank you very much for having me on the show. This was absolutely crazy.
Of course.
See you next time for episode 400.
Yeah.
I apologize for my behavior.
What did you do aside from bring up beach blanket bingo?
You can't spell apologize without Paul. Or at least pronounce it.
You're right, though.
All right. Bye-bye, Emily.
Bye.
And bumper change. It's finally here! It's Fuuto Tante!
And holy fucking shit, is this anime gorgeous.
Oh, it's so good.
I did not expect to jump into this fucking anime with the start of Begins Night, and holy shit, am I happy they did.
They recap Begins Night. That's awesome.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay, so it's the story of how Double gets his powers, and it happens in a movie. They briefly allude to it in the show, but the full story is in one of the movies.
It was one of the better like Rider movies, honestly.
Yeah. That's why I said if you're gonna watch Double, make sure you look up all the movies and when they happen.
It's when Skull shows up.
Oh yeah, Kamen Rider Skull's in it.
I was gonna ask, is the guy who got shot a whole bunch Skull?
Yes.
No? Yeah. Okay.
He's Shotaro's boss and mentor.
Tokichi Narumi.
Yeah, he's badass.
Okay.
He's amazing.
So this was the reason that I decided to be on Castranger tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm so sorry you had to sit through Donbrothers.
I'm not sorry.
No.
This is fun.
Okay.
No.
So why isn't Rider anime? Because
More of a thing?
like because I mean, you know me, I like Garo, and Garo got a whole fucking renaissance because it decided to be anime.
There
I heard it
are
wasn't that good though.
there are some Rider animes, but they're not to the level that Fuuto PI is. Like we have the Imagine anime and the fucking 01 side things.
SD Riders.
But like, I want to see more old Riders. Like, can you imagine a fucking Kabuto anime or like a fucking Blade anime?
Imagine a Drive anime.
Amazing. Like,
oh my god.
Take the old Riders that you're not doing anything with except for crossover movies and make fucking anime.
You know what I would love to see? Exade with such a video game heavy theme, having the freedom of animation, not being constricted by live action limitations. They could go fucking crazy with Exade.
I mean, like recently, I within the last few months, I marathoned all of 4S Gridman, and I just think to myself, I mean, Gridman.
I love that you called it 4S Gridman.
Yes,
SSSSS Gridman.
Yeah, it shortens it a little bit.
Gridman.
No, I just went for something that shortened it a little bit. I call it 4S Gridman.
Yeah.
I know it's not what it's called, but I call it that.
Paul, did you fanboy when you saw him turn into the original Gridman and the Gridman theme song played?
When I heard the baby Dan Dan, I was like, ah!
Yeah, no, but so good.
No, I like classic toku that we all have these connections with. Make them into anime. Like, you can be more mature with it. You can be more visually elaborate with it. Give us cool new stories featuring riders that we know and understand. And fucking amplify the experience as you go. Don't just leave them to die. Like, don't just leave them as properties that are in your care. Just fucking use them and make them fucking cooler. I'm not saying Riders should become anime. I think there should continue to be new Kamen Rider. But you take old Kamen Rider and you make anime with it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do it. Toei, do it.
My favorite thing about Fuuto PI from what we've seen so far is how accessible it is. Like, people who've watched Double can pick up on the fact that these are characters who have gone through some shit.
As I did.
Because they briefly recap what you need to know about the world of this story in order to understand the reason they're reacting to things the way they are. And on that same note, it is very accessible to people who have not watched Double for the same reason, because they explain what you need to know.
Yeah. I think I watched maybe like 3 or 5 episodes of Double. Like, I'm not sure. It was a very long time ago. Like, I gave it a chance. I was really disenchanted with Rider for a while. Like, when Double came out, like...
Which is bizarre to me, because Double was one of the most well-received series in a long time.
No, I get it. But, like, when it was coming out...
I mean, that was right after Decade.
I had just come off Decade, and a lot of fucking Deno.
That explains everything.
Which,
why would you do that to yourself? Did you watch Kiva?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I watched. Yeah, but like, the thing,
like,
I was so disenchanted with Rider. Like, I was just like, I don't know if I want to jump on the Neo Heisei train, and so I abstained from like. Double.
Look at that! Look at that!
No,
look how fucking nice the double suit looks in this fucking show!
No, Lane, I get it. And literally the only reason why I'm here is because last night, just on a whim, without even really fully realizing that it was a Kamen Rider Double anime, I was just like, that one. On Crunchyroll.
You just picked it out of a list on Crunchyroll at random?
It was on a rate up on Crunchyroll.
That's amazing.
Like, it showed up on my feed, and I was like, oh, that's a fedora, and it looks like detectives and shit.
Wow.
I'll give that a try.
What a coincidence.
Double? Okay!
I know you!
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, fuck, shit, okay, fine.
And
Jesus.
And the cool thing is seeing a rider in anime form really shows a great example of like how powerful a fucking rider should be, like how fast one is, how strong one is.
Yes, you don't have the limitations of suit actors. You don't have the limitations of the tokusatsu genre, because like with tokusatsu, they have the suits and stuff like that, and it has its own aesthetic, and I respect it, and I love it. And
Yeah.
But with anime,
You can do whatever.
yeah. Like, literally,
World's your
you
oyster.
can make it look as cool as you want. It's like the apex of the art form.
I will
And
I will say one thing that I was hoping for but didn't get. I was kind of, this is just the 90s Digimon fan in me talking, but I was kind of hoping that when Double transformed in the anime series, it would be like a stock sequence, you know, like a Digivolution kind of thing.
Almost was like it borrowed from it, but it kept cutting away from it.
Yeah,
Like they kept cutting away from the transformation sequence, and I think
it's because it's the first one, so you got to get everyone like reacting
Sure.
to it.
Sure, but like I think that was what it was. Like it had the elements of it, but they kept cutting away from it, and they kept
Yeah, and
it wasn't
also
complete.
because as we can tell, because this is 2 whole episodes, there is clearly in this story much less of a focus on the fact that he's a Kamen Rider. This is clearly more of a story about him being a detective.
We didn't see a henshin until episode 2.
The very end of episode 2.
Yeah, exactly. That
Whereas
was
if this was
climax.
Kamen Rider, they'd be henching 1 to 2 times per episode.
The first battle is not done yet. Can
Yeah.
we talk about that? Like
Yeah.
the fact that like the first fight.
The whole 2 episodes is literally about solving the mystery. And it's a compelling mystery, and one that not a lot of people would have predicted the outcome of.
And
And the coolest part about it was these 2 episodes you watched, it felt like you were watching Kamen Rider Double. Like the characters felt like the characters in the show, like the atmosphere, the music, like everything. Just holy shit.
Yeah, and like you got to reconnect with Shotaro and Philip, and we even see cameos from minor characters like fucking
Watcher
Watcherman.
Man, Santa Chan, Queen Elizabeth.
And then I think there were some other characters that I don't remember, like fucking Akira and Lily.
That's the kid from the final episode.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about him.
Yeah, he was the kid from the final episode.
Yeah, this takes, and yes, Sir Jerry, this takes place after Double the series. But like I said, they've populated it in a way with dialogue that lets you understand what is going on in this setting without having watched Double.
You know what's really badass?
Memories in the museum.
You know what's really badass fucking too? I love that at one point there was like, I remembered that like Philip's connected to the extreme memory, and I love that he could just like absorb himself into it and just fly anywhere.
That one moment, like where Philip saves Shotaro from the attack, and you hear the fucking extreme memory cry out, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is.
Oh yeah, no! You hear every fucking sound that's from Double, and you immediately recognize what it is. So I was like, yeah.
But then it's also great for people who haven't watched Double, because then they can be like, what was that? And then they get to wonder about it until they decide to show it.
can I just say this?
Yeah.
Can I say this? Like I said, I only watched the first 3 to 5 episodes of Double sort of thing. I only watched the first few, and it was a very long time ago.
Mhm.
And when you guys were like, maybe you should watch Double, I basically gave a decent summary of the thing, and that was from information that I've gotten from this show. It's like Gaia memories come from library. People who get them turn into dopants. Rider kick, the end, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I know it's a drastic oversimplification. But
The only thing that was like slightly inaccurate is it's called the museum, not the library, and
Okay.
you were under the impression that people were forced to become monsters, when no, in
Yes.
fact, the great thing about Double's plot is it's very human, because everyone who becomes a dopant does so willingly,
and
for the
that
most
makes
part.
sense, because that makes yourself a willing perpetrator in a crime.
Exactly. That's why these are crimes committed by people, not just the big bad evil museum.
And that's also why I want to watch it, because I'm just like, oh boy, Kamen Rider Agatha Christie, this will be fun. I want this.
Also, almost when like Philip was accessing like his memories or whatever like that, like the library.
The Planet Bookshelves.
Yeah, I almost thought they weren't going to use the sound, and I was
the
like,
music?
"Where's the sound?" Yeah, and then I heard it, and I was like, "Okay,
Yes, they played the
good."
music.
I had an issue
good.
because I was like, you guys are just fucking stealing from the Matrix.
Yeah, you hadn't seen that before. I'm pretty sure we all
it's
thought
the
that.
it's the construct program.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I look at like the logo and shit, and they've got like the Matrix, like, you know, zeros and ones,
Like green coding text font.
and then they have the freaking like, you know, like the shelves in the white void sort of thing. I'm just like, you guys are stealing from the Matrix.
Now, okay, one complaint I have, and like, okay, I get this is for the show. It's like, you know, it's related to Double, obviously, but it's kind of trying to be its own separate thing. I really didn't like that, like, they did the whole, like, oh, Shotaro's doing his own separate thing and, like, doesn't want to get Philip involved, and they have an argument, and then Philip comes in at the last, he's like, remember, Shotaro, we're two halves of one detective, and
See,
I'm like, guys, you've had a whole year of show together. You fucking, like, Shotaro had to kill Philip to, like, save the city.
Let's try not to spoil shit in case people go back and actually watch Double. But I think they did this specifically on purpose for these first 2 episodes because of people who might not have watched Double. Just so you have it's literally a microcosm of their entire interconnected character arc that they went through in the main show, condensed into these 2 episodes.
And I like that. Like, as a person who is going into this episode of Castranger as a person who has not watched Double, I feel like I got the gist of it. I feel like I got, like, what I needed to in order to understand as it goes forward. Yes, as it goes forward, it might make more complex and elaborate references to the show, but I feel like I'm getting enough information that I can either at least understand it, or have enough tools that I could, like, you know, go back into the show and find out more.
And the other angle at which to consider this is, yes, you're right, they have been together a long time and they've been through a lot. You know what this is? This is them with the 7-year itch. They're at each other's throats because they've been together so long, so they still have fights, even though they've been friends and gone through all of the development they did in the main show. They still occasionally have arguments.
Oh yeah.
Also, just before we go on to the plot, can I just say I love that the ending theme song is fucking sung by a turtle and it fucking slaps.
It is so fucking good. It's already on my phone.
I think it's called My Fair Lady. I love it.
No, it's I have it here. Hold on. It's
I was saying, God damn it, this song fucking slaps, and I love it.
The name of the song is Tsumi Tobatsu to Underground. So it's like the sin, or the underground of sin and punishment.
Yeah, but sung by a turtle, and that's so great. It's so fucking awesome.
A movie villain from one of Double's movies,
and he did the opening to Drive as well. Yeah. He did Surprise Drive.
I remember Itano,
and then the guy who played the Powerpuff Girls episode title theme. Yeah,
what series was he from though?
He was in the Double movie, and then
he was in the Double movie. He was the villain.
The Drive theme.
Right.
He was Kamen Rider Eternal.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but I will say, knowing what I've heard about the manga, I am excited for more forms of Double that we will see that were not in the main show.
Mm-hmm.
I know 2 forms specifically that didn't happen that I always wanted to happen that will happen, so I'm excited to see those.
I can't wait to see my boy excel in fucking anime form. It's gonna be amazing.
I like that they showed all of his 3 forms in the opening.
Yeah, we got Booster and Trial. I loved it.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing before we get into the actual meat of the episodes? Like, just a quick message to John Toei.
Toei.
I don't think Toei's involved with this. It's Studio Kai doing the animating.
Okay, so Kelvin Kai.
Kelvin Kai? I thought you were gonna say Kevin Kai.
No, Kelvin Kai.
Okay.
Kelvin Kai. I need to send a message to Kelvin Kai, who is making this series. And who could potentially become responsible for more Rider series in the future. You know, keep fucking doing it.
Is good. Keep doing it.
Also, Paul, if you just don't remember, that's what Eternal looks like.
Hold on.
Cape Mercenary Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombie mercenary with a cape is awesome.
White Batman.
White Batman.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Make a Kabuto anime.
It's
That's
not.
what I want.
There are so many good rider shows that would benefit from a sequel
Honestly,
anime.
I think all of the Rider shows could work as an anime, like legit.
Do a Ryuki one. Give it an actual fucking ending. Anyways. Okay, so
Vice in anime form would be dope.
all right, so let's get into the meat, or should we say the flesh of this episode. The new character,
boobies.
Tokime, who
Boobies.
based on the opening of the second episode, I guess is going to be a main character going forward. It looks like they hire her into the agency.
And she has like a pink stag phone.
Yeah. I haven't read
Also-
the manga myself, so I don't actually know what happens. I've just seen the...
Also boobies.
Yes, also there's boobs.
There's boobies. She's got big boobs.
I'm just
She's got
trying to
big
be mature
bazongas.
about it.
Honka donka donka denkaroos.
I believe those qualify as Dobon Honkaroos.
Bonga glunga gongas. I showed Paul that he fucking died.
Comedy
God damn it.
gongas.
We're adults, I swear.
Boobies.
I was saying, like, in one of the first scenes that we saw of her. I was like,
Thank you,
give me
Decker.
that jiggle
I'm gonna
business.
not uncensor that on stream.
Thank you, Decker. Mm. Also, she bathes in a fountain.
Because she's homeless.
That's her fault.
You don't know that!
With that, she could make a killing at a strip club, man. Like, come on. Who just gotta have strip clubs?
I love that our first time meeting her, she says her cryptic bullcrap, and Shotaro mistakes her for a fucking escort. It's like, whoops, sorry, the detective business isn't that lucrative.
How could you stigmatize this poor girl
I'm sorry.
with her jiggle physics and her innocent demeanor?
I wouldn't call her demeanor innocent. She says
That's the joke, Ichi.
she says shit like, I'm so hungry, can you satisfy me? And I'm like, oh no.
Ichi, that's the joke.
I know. I just had to say it.
My lights are
I
flickering.
don't want
That's
to
not
get
good.
the hose. There's too many of them.
She wants
It's okay. She's a sweet character who's trying to figure out herself, and I have mad respect for her, and I only want good things. I was just kidding.
But oh
Sure.
boy, are they looting this character, so I don't blame you that much.
She's got big boobs. I can't help
They're
it.
looting her so hard, she keeps her goddamn Gaia memory in her thong.
I wouldn't say it's a thong. Those just look like
it's
normal
cool.
panties.
It's cool. It's broken, so you can't see what Gaia memory, Dopant memory
Yeah,
it is.
that's gonna be like the main mystery of the show is what memory she had.
That's gonna be his new hyper form after this. Like, you know,
I don't know. It was a Dopant memory, so they don't usually use those as forms unless they purify it. Maybe.
it's broken. He could put his protagonist energy into it and repair it and make it into an actual thing that he can turn into a form.
Oh, they
My
do
lights-
They do
my-
reveal in the
my-
manga, but I'm not gonna see what it is.
My lights are flickering right now, so if the power goes out, I'm so sorry in advance.
Cool.
Really? Okay. All right.
Don't say what it is.
I'm not saying shit.
So yeah, the idea
Thank
is
you,
that people have been robbed by this witch who seems to run on air, and then we find out there's also going to be there's also been murders, and throughout the episodes, even Philip comes under the assumption that Tokime is the Dopant, the road Dopant as they identify, who is committing these thefts and murders because the road Dopant power set, apparently, in order to facilitate its abilities, requires using up human blood, and in order to replenish the blood spent, it turns the user into a fucking cannibal.
Cannibalism in a Rider series.
It makes sense.
That's some hard shit for a Rider series to be doing.
Like, you need to consume the tissue that you want to be recreating, so
Yeah,
it makes sense. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't.
It seems like this Ura Futo, as they refer to it, which is more like reverse Futo or like hidden Futo or backside
Evil
Fuuto.
Fuuto.
It looks like that's going to be a major plot point of the show because
wait,
of the way Tokime talks about it.
Evil Fuuto, Otuf.
It's
It's the city of
Shadow
Otuf.
Otuf.
Realm. Like
Otuf.
it's the Shadow Realm. Okay.
It's kind of the Shadow Realm, but it also screams like Persona 5 Metaverse to me.
Wait, Vegas. Are you telling me there's an alcohol dopant?
Oh my fucking god.
Did I hear you say that?
I
Oh
would've
my
laughed-
god.
I would have laughed if it was the beer memory, because then it's just beer.
But then we need the squid memory.
Yeah.
The alcohol dopant. That's gonna be. Yeah, no, Excel looks amazing. He always looked amazing. He's one of my favorite riders for a fucking reason. He's so cool.
I remember what I
Love
was
that
trying
suit.
to say to John Toei or whoever.
Oh yeah, to Calvin Kai.
To Calvin Kai.
Okay, I gotta see
You were
this.
just saying make more Rider anime.
Well, yes, there was
Oh my
that.
god, look at him!
But
Jesus
I was also
Christ.
gonna say adapt Kamen Rider spirits.
Oh, that might be interesting.
I would love
Whoa.
it.
Oh, is that
Wow.
alcohol?
That's alcohol.
Jesus fucking Christ! What's with the
He's got
one
a beer
stretchy
bottle
arm?
for a fucking
Oh
arm.
my god! And then the one stretchy arm. What the fuck?
That's great.
Oh god.
But yes, the thing I was trying to say was adapt Kamen Rider spirits because Kamen Rider spirits is amazing.
The road dopant was fucking cool. He had sirens on him. Loved it. Loved that
The
design.
voice was really fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
You know, no, you know what voice it was? It was Reggie Ice's voice.
Renee.
That's what it reminded me of. I just realized.
Also, so I know they did this for like the manga, but like they Philip's hair is green, which I guess it's just to kind of accent like.
Okay, so like I thought that it was like, oh, he just dyed his hair green and it's green now. But then at the start of the episode, when they flash back to Begins Night, it's green in that scene too, and I'm like, that's not correct.
I think it's just a stylistic choice. It was just like, yeah,
it's
he's
so
got green
weird,
hair.
especially since when you look at him head on, you can see that he's got black hair under the green hair.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I think it suits him.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of minor characters, not only do we see Watcherman, but we see Jinno and Maki a couple times. It was nice to see them.
Yeah, he busted out the massager, and I was like, yeah!
I mean, that's his whole personality.
No, I know, but I was really worried that they, like, for some reason they were going to do it. So I was like, yay.
Yeah, so the episodes are basically Shotaro trying to solve this mystery of the witch who's been robbing people and also the murders. And then, as we discover towards the back half of the second episode, it turns out that the road dopant was one of the mob boss's henchmen. Just some...
Who I thought was voiced by fucking Furuhiko first, but
no, but we did hear
Fumihiko.
Fumihiko at the recap of the start of episode 2, and I'm like, yes, they got him.
Yeah, they did like the old school, like traditional double like episode. Yeah, the case recap, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yay. And we got to see the Revolgary
and then yeah, so the episode 2 ends with Double henching into Cyclone Joker as, of course, the first form that we see. And I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen from here. And also, the openings and endings, both the sequences and the songs, are all just top tier.
Mwah, they fucking slap. Love them.
And then there's like this little bonus animation after the ending where we see Mick. And for those who don't know, he was the cat that belonged to the evil organization in the main show.
Okay, let's get a look at these. Let's get a look at these fucking dopots. That's why I want to see
I'm
what
not gonna
we're.
look at those.
I won't say it, but I just want to see what we're in for. Let's see. Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
So it looks like Tokime has some sort of amnesia. She doesn't know what a dopant is. Her memory is destroyed.
Oh,
but she has some kind of powers.
Already see what Ichi's gonna like.
Or she just doesn't know. Or she just she found her Gaia memory. It was broken.
No one say what it is.
I don't know what it is.
She clearly has some sort of actual power because she's able to run through the walls and
run
through the sky.
No, but see, here's the thing. that can be explained by the fact that she just found the Gaia memory and she could suddenly do baseline things.
That's different though, because I don't think there's been a case of anyone using dopant powers without turning into a dopant. So that's why this is different. This is where people who've watched Double are going, "Wow, what's going on?"
Yeah, what the fuck's happening?
I felt like that might be a thing where it's just
No. This is why both perspectives is good. So like having dopant powers outside of being in the monster form is new. Okay. So we're gonna find out what the fuck is up with this over the course of this story.
I'm planning on following this just as an anime, so yes. Are you guys going to be doing more of this, or...?
I don't know how frequently, but probably, yeah.
Well, if you want to talk about this show, like...
this might be something we actually do a different side series on, like we did with Amazons.
Or you could just make this your special topic for...
There's a lot of other feature topics to talk about, though, especially since the shows are about to change.
This would have to be a mini-series for sure.
Okay. Well, I would talk about this. So
yeah.
Tell me when you guys
enter the shadow Fuuto. I don't know. We'll workshop the name.
No, fucking we'll call it O2 IP.
No. That will be good for meta tags.
Fuuto Fest. This is our
yeah, Fuuto Fest.
I like Castranger case files.
That's pretty okay.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to mention when Paul was talking in our Castranger group chat about the show, at one point he referred to it as FPI, so my brain just imagined Shotaro holding a Gaia memory in his hand like a gun, kicking down someone's door. Freeze, FPI!
FBI, open up!
That's it.
It's just a gun memory.
No, he's just holding the Joker memory like it's a gun.
No, trigger!
The joke's too funny, you're going to jail. I'm not going back!
I'm going to jail!
So yeah, you all get to live with that imagery now. And that is Castranger.
Yeah, the double anime is pretty fucking awesome. We need more Rider anime, please.
Yeah. I'm not going back to...
I'm sure that there's more to this image that I'm not understanding, but that's...
Wait, does someone have the Jin gun meme still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, someone bust out the Jin gun meme, please. That was a classic.
Yeah, at the start of 01, there's a character named Jin who's like a robot, and he just has a fucking real-ass pistol that he wields around.
We made like a news story for him, and it was fucking hilarious.
Gun.
Yeah, like not even like the orange thing.
It's just a gun.
Like not even like the orange thing to let you know that it's a safe prop. It just looked like a real-ass gun. So yeah, that's Castranger. So thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome.
I've never met a...
There it is. Holy shit, he's got a gun.
I've never met a lot of you, but I love you all.
Yeah.
And I will show up when I can.
Yay.
If y'all want me.
Of course, Paul. Oh, here we go. Watch. Boom. Busts a cap in that fucking...
That
just blows the robot's face off, smiling.
That's terrible.
Jin was so innocent back then.
He was Jinnocent.
Until he fused with his other three brothers and sister, and they died forever.
Alright, anyways, normally this would be where I'd say Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger, and tell you what our feature topic is for next week, but it's episode 400, so I'm not going to tell you.
Yep.
I'm going to do another script read.
I wish.
No. The entire Lord of the Rings extended trilogy.
No more fucking script reads, please.
Nope.
You'll just have to watch everything that exists that airs in the next week and hope you guess correctly.
You know
episode 400 is going to be a long multi-day stream of us listening to every single episode of Castranger, episode 1 to 399.
Could you
it's going to be a fun time.
We were that self-absorbed.
If we were all living together still, I would be down for that.
Oh, I don't want to just record myself cringing at past self.
Episode 400, more Bakugan. Yes.
Oh, God. I will be gone, gone, gone.
Anyways, we love you all.
Thank you all once again. As usual, the primary source of our Castranger hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merchandise store, and all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. Let us know if you no longer like dogs as a result of this Donbrothers episode.
There you go, rereading old show notes from episode 1 until now.
They're all up there on the Patreon, every single episode that ever since I started posting them. So if you want to sub to our Patreon, you can see all of the notes I took while watching every feature topic and episode.
Yeah.
And a couple of things from the Castranger RPG that I don't have the willpower to continue.
Yeah, unfortunately the Castranger RPG has been scrapped, but
I wouldn't say scrapped, just shelved. I still have all the data.
I know.
Don't have the willpower to work on it.
Work on it when you can. If you decide to, work on it when you can, because that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But it's not important. It is important, but it's
Let's
not
just
a priority.
label it as development hell.
It's not a priority.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
Delayed indefinitely.
Yeah. At least it could be worse. It could be Digimon Survive.
Oh.
And if anyone wants to see me get my own show, like and subscribe and ring that bell. Wait, no, this isn't YouTube. Fuck, I fucked it up.
No, it is going to be on YouTube.
Okay, well,
it's on Podbean and YouTube.
Well, fine.
Here's Star Brothers' ass again.
Smack that ass if you like this episode.
Mookie.
Smack that ass if you want me to get my own show. I want my own show.
You want to be a star, don't you?
Take it off.
All right, we've blathered on long enough. Thank you all again. We'll see you next week for episode 400.
Woohoo! I can't wait.